Hey, your favorite bonehead and mine. Um, yeah, so kind of a new development in the whole house thing for Wyoming. Um, Long story short, got to find a house. Um, it's kind of a confusing thing, but hoping to find a house right there in the neighborhood, close to my in-laws' house. Um, Obviously, you don't want to hear the long version of that, but really need to find a house in that neighborhood. My in-laws will be living in one house. We'll be living in the other house. And meanwhile, the clock's ticking down on when we're finally going to get a knock on the door, and they're going to be telling us the tractors are coming through to plow your house over that you're currently living in. So you need to vamoose. So we'd really, really love it if you would pray about this situation, that they could quickly find a house in the neighborhood, that someone would all of a sudden be like, hey, we need to move out. And they could quickly have to move out so that we could get ready to move in the near future. Funny thing, I was reading about Japanese steel the other day and reading about how Japanese swords were made, and the process has to do with you douse the sword in oil or in water, and then you put it through the fire and you beat on it, and then you go back and you put it in the water again, and and then it goes back in the fire and you beat on it. And it's back and forth, and in the end, you have a sword with steel that is unbreakable, and it's it's a top-notch, very useful sword. It's the best sword in the world, but it has to go through that process. And I've seen life be like that. If God is going to make you into the best sword in the world, you have to go through. Oh, things are going pretty good. Wait a minute, why am I in the fire again? Why am I getting beaten? Oh, this is nice. I'm getting doused again in this nice water and this nice oil. Oh wait, I'm getting burned again. I'm getting beat, back and forth. You really ought to read about sword making and the metallurgy, the process of the forging and all of that. Some of you preachers out there, you want a good sermon? There's one. You do some studying on that. You will have, if you're called at all, you will have a sermon by the time you're done. Believe you me. So if you would please pray. I know I'm a schmuck. If you take your time and your energy to pray for me and my wife, that would be wonderful. Thank you.